Hey guys, it's Jimmy here and welcome back to another episode of our Dirt Rally career mode. In the last episode we had some definite teething troubles in our first rally out in the Sierra Cosworth in the professional championship here. Getting used to having a turbo and kind of trying to keep it peak power at all times. Then how the car handles. It's a very large machine, it feels large and you can feel it sort of wallowing through the corners. So currently sitting in 5th place, like to do better obviously, but well, let's try and do that, shall we? The last 4 stages of the Greek Rally. The Greek Rally is just not somewhere that I really excel at, to be honest, so I'm not too surprised that we aren't doing fantastically. But let's get these repairs underway, shall we? Obviously we have our new engineers, so we can get a lot more done in the time, which is nice. Just sort of going through them all. Like to have the engine, like to have the gearbox and drive shaft at 100%, and suspension. There you go. That'll be good for us, I think. Yep, that's all good. And set up now. Still, I really want to have better gears. I still think I'm not getting anywhere near 5th, so I'm going to go even lower than before and hope to God that, well, it's okay, because we need to have the higher gears. We're just not getting up there. I know that these stages are not about top speed, as a nice bike goes past in the background, but we need to try and get up to that 5th gear for the acceleration. So let's get going. Let's get into the stage and hope that we can do better than the last video. So handbrake on. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Much more sprightly off the line this time. 3rd gear straight away, which is nice. And the car feeling a little bit different actually. It feels a little bit more pokey. Although I am making silly mistakes like that already. Don't hit the rocks. Rocks are hard, Jimmy. Sierra is fragile, although it is a bit of a tank. It's a fragile tank. Okay. You always want to go faster around here than you can. You do have that run off there, but you see how much it's affecting me. And now off the boost, and there it is. It's not like one of those ridiculous 800 horsepower super videos you see, but there is a noticeable lack of power when you are not on the turbo. So we're going to do our best to stay on it as much as we can. That barrier. I'm just nabbing it there with our rear left quarter panel, but we're okay. Into 4th gear. Nice daytime now, so I can see where I'm going, but you've got to be careful. There's banks on the side you can't cut. There is no cutting there. You touch those, you're going to have a series of hilarious flips. Down to 3rd gear. Almost trying to hit the apex there. This is where sort of circuit racing comes into your mind a little bit. And 4th, and down to 3rd before I even get a chance to use it. Come on, little guy. I want to do the Jimmy McRae, sorry, not Jimmy McRae skin, the I'm thinking of his dad, the Colin McRae skin proud. I'm not doing that so far. Need some Scottish inspiration. The guy who does my thumbnails, Richard, he's Scottish, so I need him to come in here and tell me what I need to do. Don't cut, but I want to cut. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I thought that was a lot tighter than he said. Luckily our rear wheels didn't go over there because we are rear wheel driven. Let's keep us going, missing a gear on the way there. It seems 1st, 2nd is where I always seem to miss a gear for some reason. Maybe it's psychological, who knows. Going again though, we didn't get any sort of penalty for going off track. We are still going, which is the important thing. Getting those penalties is probably the worst thing you can do. Wow, okay, that was a don't cut. I very nearly absolutely clouted that rock. Okay, that was alright through there. We had a lot of speed. It's very difficult once you get up to speed to slow this thing down. Oh, why do I keep coming out of gear in 3rd? It seems to happen in every car, I swear. I guess it's bumpy out here, so maybe that knocks us out of gear, but I didn't think... I would hope we have a more durable gearbox and such things, but I guess not. Into 4th gear again, and now we're going downhill. Very easy to gather speed, so we're keeping... Alright, it's very far ahead of us. Don't cut! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! Okay, we're good. I thought there was a rock on the inside then. I thought we were going to clout it, and that would have really ruined my day. Just using the gearing there to actually turn the car there, not as successful unfortunately, but still managing to avoid going over the edge, which is good. Oh, that's a rock. Watch out for those rocks, Jimmy. Although you can be very quick with the gear change, it seems that it actually pays to take that a little bit longer to make sure they actually go in. Because maybe like every 1 in 5 times you miss one, if you're doing it very quickly. That was a hill toe I didn't want to do. I think that's the finish. There you go. Good, good, good. There you go. That wasn't too bad, that one. A couple of little mistakes that cost us some time, but you know, I've done a lot worse. And there you go, 4th place again. That's a nice spot. And I think we actually are going to take away 4th place overall from Mr. Sepp. He came 8th in that one. Did we take 4th? Nice, we gained a position. That's good. Let's see if we can keep that up. I mean, I don't think the top 3 are probably going to be a little bit out of reach right now, but obviously it'd be good to try, so why the hell not, eh? Starting to get more used to the way the gears work and you know, getting them put in properly. It sounds very stupid, but when you're doing it very quickly, it's a very sort of frenzied process. It's very hard to explain. People who obviously drive this will understand, but it can be easy just to miss a gear, and then before you know it, you're sort of scrabbling around trying to get back into it again. But anyway, next stage, 3, 2, 1, go. Very good off the line. Getting the car turning almost straight away, just using the throttle. Okay. Taking it nice and easy through there. I don't think I've actually used 5th in this entire rally yet. I'm not about to. Ooh, wow, okay, that was lucky. We just tapped the bank there on the way in. That could have been a quite hilariously large roll. Oh god, I hate that corner so much. Though I seem to get the back end up on the bank there. We didn't take any damage at all, but oh, that was odd. I really wanted to keep tight there, but there was that bank on the inside stopping me from doing it. Oh no, I didn't hit the clutch in time. Just stalled it. Yeah, I really do feel there's a delay on the clutch. It needs to be more instant. Everything else in terms of input and dirt is pretty good, but I feel like the clutch is still delayed. Please go. I hate getting off the turbo there. Maybe I should have just tried to clutch kick it. So you have these thoughts after things happen. That's what makes a good driver. And someone like me who's pretty average, you sort of just do it instinctively. I have to sort of think about a lot what I'm doing, especially with my feet. And after a while it becomes sort of muscle memory, like I said, but right now for me it's definitely a process I'm having to think about. Somehow we've stalled, I don't know how. I didn't even touch the handbrake there, we're just still going over a jump. There you go, very nice. I must say, now that I'm having to deal with the clutch, I'm using the handbrake a lot less. I'm relying a lot more on how the car actually goes into the corner, which is actually kind of a good thing, because I think the handbrake is good for turning sort of in the situations where you mess up and you need to hit the handbrake at the last second just to save you, but it is slower. It's good just to keep the car sort of rolling, keep it moving, and I think doing it this way is finally into 5th gear, and we're going to slow down. You see how much speed we pick up. This thing is very quick in a straight line. Now this is where we tend to have all our crashes, so I'm going to take a very easy through here. There's that big rock that's claimed me before. Still rolling. You can see how much speed we pick up so quickly in 4th gear here. That's not good. That's going to hurt. No, we're still good. We're still good. Somehow we're still good. Keeping it in 4th gear. Turbo still in range. And we've missed a gear. Okay, 3rd. We're alright. We're alright. We're alright. Didn't lose much time there at all. I'm really trying to go as fast as I can, but I'm so aware of my surroundings. It's just trees and rocks everywhere. Come on, 3rd, save me. I was going to try and power slide it around there, but I just took a bit too much speed in.
Caution left 6, into right 1, continues for 100. 80.
I've done it again.
Right 4 narrows. Left 5 half long.
Again, just not quick enough on that clutch shimmy.
Right 6 long, into left 6.
We're fortunate enough to sort of come to a standstill this time, but...
Right 6 long, into turn left 1.
Oh, the left one would break out, wouldn't it?
Into left 4, continues for 80 crest.
Bit too fast into there, but we're okay.
Right 1
Rotated a bit too much at the rear. God, this is hard work.
Left 5 don't cut. Right 4 continues for 80 over crest.
Oh,
Right
okay.
6 into left 3. And right 4 half long. And left 5.
Oh, there's a lot of work going to the wheel right now.
Left over crest. 120 to finish.
And away we go. Holy shit! We were going really fast at the end there. Oh jeez, that was scary. That was fun though. We didn't do too bad. No, we do alright. We're still gonna keep our 4th position. We didn't really gain any time on anyone, but at the end, Jesus, that was quick. Oh, wipe the sweat from my brow. Where are we now? We are on stage 7, I believe. Yeah. So this one and one more to go, and that'll be the end of the rally. And oh no, we're coming from the uphill. Oh. It's a short version of the uphill stage, lots of hairpins going uphill, and this is where we need to see if that second gear is correct. This is, well, we're going to find out if it is or not. We're just going to stall going uphill. Another repair zone, which is nice. Repair zone. Oh, just get that gearbox, that's the thing we're using the most, definitely. Suspension, yes. Bodywork is important. Brakes tend to be important, I find. Unless you're in iRacing. Look how good our engineers are. We've fixed all of that. Man, my engineers rock. Like, we need to actually win to support them though, that's the thing. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Hammer time.
Right 5, 80 down, top dip.
Okay,
Left 6 over crest.
we're already in 4th gear.
Caution
It feels
right
like
5, 60 down.
the gears at the top are very, very small indeed.
Left 4 half long, into turn left 3 long.
Nice and chilled out, nice and chilled out, he says as he panics massively.
Long over crest. Left 6, 60.
There you go,
Left
that's
6,
nice.
60.
Okay, so now, next part,
Left 6
we need to
crest.
focus on just getting the speed down on this thing. We're getting a bit more used to driving it at a sort of okay average pace, but now we need to start pushing beyond that.
Right 4, keep out.
Maybe now isn't the best time to do it, maybe it's best time to sort of consolidate the position and try that in the next rally, but I feel like I feel a tiny bit more confident in the car, only a tiny bit. So we're going to come up on our first hairpin now, let's see how we do. That could have been better, but we're out of it. Riding second gear up the hill. There seems to be a glitch in the... Oh no, we've missed a gear. Still somehow get round it okay. I have no idea how we got round there at all. I thought we were going to stall.
Left around tree.
Taking that third very late.
100 up.
Just tapping the barrier on the way round. Let them know that I've been here. Jimmy was here. 2015.
Right 6, crest. 80.
And there we've stalled. God damn it. Give me a gear. Come on!
Left 6 half long.
It takes a long time to start the car. I don't expect it to be instant,
Right
but
6. Into hairpin
I guess that's the
left,
punishment for
80
stalling.
And crest jump maybe.
Keeping the clutch in there and then just smashing the foot on the way out.
Hairpin right, 150.
Okay, and second gear again.
6 long crest.
Just tapping that handbrake, getting the car sideways, full lock to the left, and nice.
And caution, turn right 3 times over
Bloody
jump,
hairpins.
60 down.
If you want to do the hairpins, just do these Greek stages over and over again.
Narrows.
I think it's the best advice I can give for anyone struggling with hairpins.
Opens and tightens over jump. Into right 4 long, tightens to 3, don't cut.
Oh shh, okay.
Over crest, jump.
Slight moment of panic there, only a slight one.
Left 6.
There you go, okay.
And right 4 long, don't cut. Up.
I want to try and get into that
6
fourth
small
a bit earlier now. Maybe we'll hold third, I don't know.
Right
We're still
six,
on the
and
turbo.
six,
Still on the
100,
turbo. Still on the turbo. Still on the turbo. Still on the turbo.
into turn hairpin left.
I think that was the best decision I could have made.
Right 5 long.
That was a lot better through there. Kept it on the clutch a bit too long going up there. I think we sort of slid in a bit late, but it's okay. And now, unleash the Sierra on the way down.
Caution right 2, half long. Into turn hairpin left.
Oh, very late on the right-hander. Getting it oversteer, understeer all at once. Still going. I have no idea how we survived that. I thought we were going to just
Caution right 4, don't
fly off there.
mid.
Annoying mistake, of course.
100 to finish.
At least we didn't stall this time. Oh man, I'm getting sweaty doing this. It's not a great time. But enough again for fourth. We are starting to find a pattern now. We're a lot closer to the guys in the front than we have been so far, which is always very nice. We are nearly 4 minutes behind the leader. I don't think we're going to be losing our fourth place unless we have a massive issue in the last stage, but, well, it's me, isn't it? So there'll probably be some sort of explosion at some point and then thousands dead. Hope not. But I think we're due a long stage, so it's probably going to be one of the 8-minuters, so a lot of time to lose or make up here. Oh, I'm hot. I'm hot. Let's go. Handbrake. 4, 3, no, second gear.
1, go.
Go!
Right 4 over crest line, over 100.
Oh no, it's this stage.
Crest,
So easy to fuck up here.
100 through depth.
I feel like I've sworn more
Right
than I
4
usually do
times 3.
in this
Left 4
video.
long, bad camber, 60.
I've become a different
Keep
person.
middle
Whoa!
two
Oh!
crest, right 6. Left 6, don't cut,
There you
150.
go.
Caution narrows, left 5, don't cut.
I really want
bad
to just
camber,
nail it and get into that
right
5th
six,
gear, because this thing
150.
really picks up speed when you're in the higher gears, but
Caution keep mid over crest jump.
I'm
and
also
right
terrified of
1,
what that will bring me. Probably a rock.
and right 1 half long. Into left 1 long.
Just using the clutch there instead of using the handbrake.
And right 3 long, don't cut. Opens over crest.
And again, you see, just getting the
Care right
rear wheel
6.
spinning and letting us turn
Left 5, don't cut past junction.
sort of just saves them slowing down when I'm already going slow anyway.
Right 6. Into left 5 long, crest, 80 crest.
In the 4th gear. Now, I do like this part of this stage actually. It's very flowing.
Turn right 3, don't cut.
And this is the corner no one likes. I say no, I mean me.
Into right 5 long.
Oh, take as much speed for there as possible, using all the road.
Right 3.
And the rear with brake bias are very much helping out with some of these corners. Meaning that we're already turning on the brakes before we even get to the corner.
Right 6 rocks inside, 200.
There's a rock there, we didn't quite see that because of the shadow. That is sneaky, sneaky rocks.
120.
Oh, it's something I wanted to discuss. I've completely forgotten right until the last stage, so if you're still watching, you'll get to hear this really awesome thing I'm going to say. Is that I'm thinking about maybe incorporating the hill climb into the career mode at some point. I mean, it's going to be a while before I can afford one of the cars. And let me know, guys, if you're interested in maybe seeing me do like a hill climb season or a championship. I'm not quite sure how they actually work yet because I've not got to the point where I can afford any of the cars, but I think it'll be interesting because hill climb is fun. Especially without the notes, it is just me versus the road and you have to concentrate, or try to concentrate at least. Plus the cars in there are feckin' nutty, which I like. Also, I should probably mention that I'll already mentioned it in the last video, so that's okay. No, I didn't mention it in the first shit. I'm going to be putting the vote for the next car in the down below. It will be in the last video, so you probably noticed this already. But just get that vote done nice and early. Get everyone involved, and obviously because it's Group B, and Group B is super important to get right. So make sure you guys are all aware of that. That is okay actually. I thought we were going to be doomed. We're only slightly doomed instead. Into 4th gear. Trying to keep the speed as we go.
Into left 6, into right 5 tight, don't cut. Caution left 2 narrows, and slippy keep mid.
Oh, please no slippy, please no slippy.
60 crest.
Okay, we're alright.
And keep left over crest. Caution crest, right 6 times to 5 narrows.
Holy
left
shit.
3 long.
It's so This car, even though it's soft, it still feels stiff.
Right 3 long, 60.
I feel like I hit a bump and it sends a shock through the car.
Left 2 continues for 80 past
I was kind of expecting to handle it a bit better. Obviously we are in Greece, so everything here is trying to kill me, but I don't know, maybe it feels just a bit stiff still. Maybe I should have softened it up more.
And right 2 half long, don't cut. Left 3 long, keep right over crest, 80.
Somehow survived that just by actually cutting when you said don't cut.
Right 6 over small.
One hand on the wheel there, one hand on the gear shift, love it. Feel like a proper man there.
Left 6,
I think I talked about before in the previous videos and on board with a rally driver called Bertie Fisher when he was in a Pretzer going through a Welsh, or a Legacy, I'm not sure, actually going through a Welsh forest. And he's just got one hand, only one hand on the wheel at all times, the other hand's just on the gear shift. Wow, we've put it round. I've never done that like that before. I actually had two hands on the wheel there when I did that, so... that isn't the finish, is it? Okay, good, I would have cried. Still, a small mistake. Fourth place is looking like we're going to come. So we're going to come. Oh no. Why have I stalled? Just stalled for no reason. Like, I'm a little bit surprised at that. I'm unsure why that happens. Maybe because I went over the bump and took my foot off the throttle, but the wheels would keep spinning. I don't know, I don't know. Still some stuff I'm still trying to work out. I'm sure I'll get used to the mechanic of it as we progress, because I'll be using this from now on, because I like the idea of teaching myself to do this. But it's very frustrating, and again we stall. I have my clutch in, I don't know why. Like this is, I don't know, we'll see. It will see. Doesn't matter though, because unless we have a massive accident, massive accident, you know, our position is pretty much secure. And I think fourth, first time out on the Sierra, is not a bad run at all. We might finish it though, so it might not be fourth. And again, the speed is ridiculous. Just being so gentle on the throttle. Please be more gentle, Jimmy. Oh no 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 no! Oh no 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 no! We're okay. I like it when I luck my way into that sort of shit. It's always very satisfying when I come out of it somehow at the end, despite the fact that I really shouldn't have done. Very narrow through here. Being very careful on the brakes and the throttle. I do want to just nail it everywhere. Again, a foul to that corner. Oh, that's going to be some nice suspension damage there, but I don't think we're too far from the end, so we should be able to keep going. Trying to keep that car from not stalling there. Working the clutch like a bad boy. I'm not sure bad boys work clutches, but well, apparently they do now. A YouTuber said it, so it must be true! Oh no. You're not making that corner. You made it! Haha! Okay, I think we really should have not made that one. God, I'm clipping like a bitch on the audio, I can see it on the right. Sorry about that, guys, I thought I had the audio set up right. Been a while since I've recorded anything, so... Oopsie. Ooh! I keep seeing rocks and they keep scaring me. No, this is part of the stage where we can smash it at the end. Oh! Okay guys, very sorry about that. We had some sort of jitter there for a second. Luckily the game hasn't actually crashed, it is still here, we are still on the stage. So, last couple of minutes of the stage. Let's get back into it. Go!
120 to finish.
Wow, we were so close to the end of the stage before I crashed there. I don't think it affected our time at all. I don't think we're going to be docked any time from what we had already. Oh wow, we actually came third. Nice. Who suffered? It was a French guy, isn't it? There was a French guy, I swear, who was in the top lot. Did we take his position? I want to say it was this LaRue guy. Did we take third right at the end? Haha, nice! Nice. Who lost out? Who went down that far? It was Mr. LaRue here. He lost loads of time at the end, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but we take third right at the end despite the issues, despite recording issues and despite whatever else. That's fun. I'm happy with that, and we get a nice big juicy reward there. Minus repair costs, of course, at the end, which is fair enough. But we take third, and we sit third in the championship, which is at the start, which is nice. Turbo upgrade will be coming soon, so we'll have more of an oomph, which will be good. And we also have advanced setup, which is fantastic. We needed that. We'll be definitely using that in the next race. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this first rally back. Sorry if it was a little bit sort of hit and miss in places. I'm still sort of recovering from the event I mentioned in the previous video, and I'm still sort of getting back into the gist of things, but hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe, and let's try and get to 5k, shall we? So cheers again for watching, guys, and have an awesome day. Take care.